popularity of Two Love Ru Trouble, some people read the original material, like me, and noticed that it wasn't exactly like the anime. So for a second season, the creators thought they'd make it a bit more accurate to the manga. So they started in the middle of the series and don't introduce certain characters, so people who haven't read the manga are confused. The story still follows Richo in its everyday life, but it does it in a different way, by having 3 completely short stories. Like you'd have one with Richo and Lala being late for school, and then it changes to everyone going to the bathhouse. And the jokes, for the most part, are the same. Richo gets roped into something perverted situation through one of Lala's inventions or something, and then is either beaten the crap out of, or he just simply called a pervert. It's usually option 1. Once again, this doesn't really have an overarching story. Do you see where I'm going here? The series is more of just an extension of the first one. And I should just leave it at that. You basically have the same characters in the last season, with those new characters as I mentioned before. So let's get you caught up. We'll start with Nana and Momo, Lala's younger twin sisters, who have special abilities, with Nana being able to talk to animals and Momo with plants. Then there's Celine, a plant that Lala has given Richo for his 16th birthday, that evolves into a human child. But this is never mentioned in the anime. Only way you'd ever known this if you read the manga. And Nana and Momo, they at least have an OVA to introduce them. But with Celine, she's just there. At first glance, you'd think Richo would knock one of the girls up. The animation is still done by Zebek and is greatly improved by making it darker, but it's still pretty colourful, if that makes sense. Then there's those eyes. I do not think I've seen such awesome eyes in anime. Shut up, this came out first! The opening is another catchy one that's more fast-paced this season, showing the characters moving now. And instead of putting them in skimpy outfits to show fan service, it shows them in what they'll be wearing throughout the series. And for the ending, it's just another pan across of pictures that you'd look like if you looked up wallpapers on Google. But it has a memorable tune to it. The music this season is basically the same as last season, with new additions that they fit perfectly with the original soundtrack. And it still gives me that feeling that I could just sit down after a long day and just relax. At the time of this video, there is no dub for this one either. As I said about the first season, this is one of my favourite series, and this has done a great job continuing the reason why I like the series, and even improving it in some ways. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. At the time of this video, there is no Australian DVD release, but it does have an American release by Sentai Filmworks, and it's not available for legal streaming. Damn it! For ultimate anime recommendations, I point you towards the previous season and Love Hina. Hopefully you'll find something to your liking between those two. Next time, join me for Two Love Ru Dunks. Oh god! What I'm like during tests.